opened up my red eye, and you said that we take days off leisurely. When we take a day off, it's called a missed assignment. That goes on our permanent employee record. That means it stays on our record for a year. We cannot be promoted. We cannot get put out to another jobs, and we have a certain amount of misses. Let me tell you something, Mr. Claypool. What I don't like is being called something that I'm not. I present myself with excellence on the number 15 Jeffrey Local. I present myself with excellence on the number 14 Jeffrey Express, the number 6 route, the 34 Michigan, where you don't have any turnaround time in Altgale Gardens, where you have to keep it moving or you might get moved. See, you don't understand what we go through. Now, I just took recertification from the state of Illinois that certifies me to drive your bus as an operator superior. No accidents in 18 years. But you say you're going to take my pay cut? I don't think so. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you went to training for the job you're doing? We say it's for retraining. We have an accident, we get retrained. If we're on more than 90 days, we get 3 days of retraining. When were you all trained to do the job that you're doing? However, you want to take a chunk out of us. We represent you. And what you don't understand, when you're divided, you represent us. You get on the news, and you're the president of CTA, but you're dogging your workers out. You don't care about your workers. Let me tell you something. Before I came to CTA, I was a manager in retail. And what I did was took care of my people. When they needed a day off, I gave them a day off. Yeah. When their parents died, I gave them all the time they needed to heal. When my mother died, I buried my mother June 25th. I came back to work June 27th. Because your policy says I get 3 days for a funeral to mourn my mother. And then after that, I am AWOL. AWOL. If I don't show up for work. How dare you? How dare you? It is wrong. It is insolent. It is an arrogant attitude. And let me ask you this. When is the last time anybody got paid 5.5 hours for time they don't work? I've been here 18 years, and I've worked swing shifts, and I never got paid. So if that's the case, and I'm getting paid, you owe us some money.
I love Chicago.
I love CTA.
I love CTA.
But I do not love.
I do not love
the people running Chicago.
the people running Chicago.
Or the people running CTA.
Or the people running CTA.
That may be true.
Now it may be true
There's a budget shortfall.
that there is a budget shortfall.
That's not our fault.
That's not our fault.
That's not CTA workers' fault.
That's not CTA workers' fault.
That's the 1%'s fault.
That's the 1%'s fault.
I want to express our solidarity
I want to express our solidarity
with the 99%,
with the 99%,
with the CTA workers,
with the CTA workers,
and not with these people.
and not with these people.
Solidarity.
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 We are the 99%.
We are the 99%.
Thank you.
So they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, and I was speaking last Monday, so I'm going to keep it brief by showing a visual here, and we'll tilt it so you all can see. We're one of those groups, LVEJO, Little Village, been trying to get more bus service because we understand your pain. We understand about the disinvestment. We know because for 14 years, neighborhoods like Little Village and Bronzeville and Chinatown and Bridgeport and others have been without bus service. The south side and the west side, thank you, to sum it up succinctly. And I think, your staff has been saying there's no money to match the $1 million we helped you get 2 years ago. Isn't that a shame? But I think tonight we have some leads on possible matching funds. So there's an $11 million program called the Job Access Reverse Commute Program. We only need $1 million for this route. But for the 7 bus routes that would help maintain your jobs and maybe even create some more help so people get to work, I think we can find a match, okay? So, and for all you on the worker side too, just to let you know, they've been telling us, oh, we don't have any money, but it's at least $11 million because that doesn't even include the fares, all right? So if you have a chance, come up. We got some markers afterwards. We'll have this. You can sign a statement of support. And while we have this on campus, but we want some real actual buses. So Mr. Claypool, Mr. Peterson, what do you say? Thank you. Oh yeah, also, haven't heard from their staff for over a month, so, you know, we're waiting. We're ready to talk.
Telling these good people that it's a choice between their jobs or these cuts. That is what we call a false dichotomy. Our leaders need to get their house in order rather than punishing others for their mistakes. Mr. Claypool, like to say, shame. Shame. You insult these people? You defame these people? And then you sit there and smugly smile at them. So you're mocking them. While they pour their hearts out. Tell you just how hard they're working.
Why you don't care? I don't care about his fucking.
We know what you're up against, CTA workers. We know you are answering to a leadership. That would rather hand out millions. In the form of tax breaks. To their good friends. Than give you the compensation. And security. That you have earned by serving this public. We are here to stand with you. And we are not going anywhere.